Most of my neighbors celebrate Diwali, but we celebrate Christmas. I got a chance to tell Arjun why.
Christmas is a great time to share the story of Jesus with friends and neighbors. Hi, my name is Zach, and you're listening to Keys for Kids. Do you have friends that celebrate a different holiday during Christmas? Different cultures have different celebrations. But Christmas is important because that's when we focus on the arrival of our Savior Jesus. And that's why Christmas is a perfect time to tell others about Him. Like 1 Peter 2:9 says, that you may declare the praises of Him who called you out of darkness into His wonderful light. Our story today is called Light and Truth, Part 1. Reeja excitedly gathered colorful light strands and grasses. Decorating the Christmas crib was her favorite part of welcoming the Christmas season. Her mother told her they called it a nativity scene in America where Reeja's uncle lived. Regardless of what it was called, Reeja was just happy to celebrate the birth of Jesus. Maybe this year I'll add a waterfall, Reeja mused as she collected large rocks to incorporate into her Christmas crib. She paused to look at the houses around her. Some neighbors were constructing their own cribs, while other yards were empty. Arjun, the boy who lived next door, walked out his front door. Reeja gave him a friendly wave, and Arjun grinned and headed over. "Would you like to help me decorate?" Reeja asked. Arjun nodded enthusiastically. "My parents don't decorate for Christmas season, but our house looked really nice for Diwali." Reeja recalled the bright lights and beautiful colors at the traditional Hindu Festival of Lights. "Yes, I remember your home looked very festive." "How come you don't celebrate Diwali?" Arjun asked. "It's about the victory of light over darkness." Reeja wove a strand of starlights through some of the grasses. "We celebrate a different kind of victory of light over darkness when we celebrate Christmas." "What do you mean?" Arjun's face looked puzzled. "Do you know of the Bible? It's the book of truth Christians live by." Arjun nodded. "I've heard about the Bible, but I haven't read it." "It starts with the beginning of creation where everything was created by God and it was good. But then humans disobeyed God and sin and death entered the world. God knew we needed someone to save us, so He sent His one and only Son, Jesus. He came to earth as a baby, and when He grew up, He died on a cross to defeat sin and death. He conquered the darkness with His light." Reeja patted the straw that made up the manger bed. "Who wants some cal-cal?" Reeja's mom's voice rang over the yard. Arjun's mouth watered as he pictured the fried pastry treat in his mind. "Come on," Reeja said. "We'll talk more after our snack. Mom always makes cal-cal with extra powdered sugar." So how about you? Do you have friends or neighbors who don't know Jesus? If you know Him as your Savior, you have His hope inside you like a bright light shining in the darkness. When someone asks you about your faith, trust God for help in speaking His truth to them with gentleness and respect. Share His light with others by telling them about the hope you have in Jesus. And our key verse today, 1 Peter 2:9.
But you are a chosen people, that you may declare the praises of Him who called you out of darkness into His wonderful light.
And our key thought today, share the light of Jesus. Partner with Keys for Kids Radio to spread the good news of Jesus around the world. Keys for Kids Radio is committed to sharing the truth of the gospel. As Angel shares, our family listens to Keys for Kids Radio every day. The programs encourage us to love and live for Jesus and to build a firm foundation on God's truth. You can partner with Keys for Kids Radio to ignite a passion for Christ in kids and their families. Give today with a $5 monthly donation to help spread the gospel to families around the world. Visit keysforkids.net and click Donate. I'm Zach. Thanks for listening to Keys for Kids.